It seems like extraction shooters are constantly trying to be the next Tarkov, but instead of finding its space within the genre, what if Marathon redefines it? Extraction shooters have a difficult balance to meet. Too brutal, and the casual player will turn off. Nobody wants to spend 20 minutes in an inventory management sim just to die within 30 seconds. But if it's too forgiving, you lose the tension and drama that makes an extraction shooter special. If you remove the risk, the wins don't give the highs, and the losses don't hit as hard.
Don't shoot!
With the server slam just around the corner, running from the 26th of Feb to the 2nd of March, now is the perfect time to discuss what Marathon must do to be successful in this crowded genre.
This is General David Reed of the new Cascadia colony on Tau 34. Whoever's listening, whatever's out there, we need anything. Weapons, supplies, a way out, way back. Mayday.
It might seem strange to even mention lore when discussing a Bungie game. Surely the kings of lore and world building will nail this one. But they need to do it. Extraction shooters have previously felt like lifeless arenas. You can go entire raids without seeing anyone, trudge across a map to extract, grabbing some loot or a quest objective on the way, and this is seen as successful. Many will say that the lore and story are not important to them, but there's a reason the greatest shooter games of all time have had the world building to back it up. Gameplay can only take you so far. The world is what makes you feel it. I don't want Tau 34 to just be a map. It needs to be a living environment where your actions matter and have impact on others. You can follow a trail of breadcrumbs and piece together another team's actions, open doors, looted areas, but that means others can do the same for you. The lore should also impact on your gameplay and matter in the grand scheme of things.
This might be interesting.
Time to move.
The biggest barrier to an extraction shooter is often the initial accessibility. It's always mentioned that the Tarkov new player experience was the stumbling block, and for years new players came and went. Marathon can correct this, if Bungie can nail the process and give us a game that is easy to learn but difficult to master. Give us a clear UI, smooth onboarding and intuitive controls, but also keep the tension and pressure to stay alive that makes my heart race and player retention will fly. But it can't be too simple. If the game babies people and loss is meaningless, then the game will just be easy. At that point, it becomes just another FPS, and that market is even more saturated.
One of the things we've really focused on is making sure the environments are selling the tone we want to hit with the game.
If I asked you to describe an extraction shooter environment, you'd likely say they are dark, grey, utilitarian. The environments are realistic, and that's exactly what they should be. They fit the vibe of a realistic tactical shooter game. Bungie, however, have decided that Marathon does not fit this. Marathon is bright, vibrant. Everywhere you look, the colours pop and the world takes you away from the mundane everyday. It provides the escapism that a video game should provide. This is exactly what Bungie can excel in, and it links back to the world building I mentioned before. If you feel a part of the world and you feel immersed, then the game hits you harder, and those decisions you make carry that much more weight.
Can you identify her?
Yeah, that's my mom. That's your mother. Your mother.
Now,
You know
consider this. Do you recognize this child?
Who are you? I don't know.
It's you.
What? Really?
Marathon has one feature that can really help to differentiate it from other extraction shooters: the runners. These cybernetic shells bring whole new dimensions to gameplay, whether it's the stealth of the assassin or the combat prowess of the destroyer. The variations in playstyle that runners bring is a key differentiator for Marathon. Out of the gate, this will increase the variety of raids, bringing new tactical options and offering expanded diversity in builds. But for this to really be the home run it could be, Bungie will need to get these in a sweet spot and keep them there. The runners should simultaneously feel individual and linked. They should be unique to play, but also offer opportunities to synergize and combine to provide new options for playstyles and also counters to other teams. They need to remain balanced, and no one runner should be the meta. This unique approach is what sets Marathon apart from other extraction shooters. If Bungie can hit the sweet spot, then this could really be their silver bullet. If they get it wrong, they may end up turning that bullet on themselves. I know a few of you are already saying, but Tarkov does that better, or Arc Raiders does this better. There's no denying that Escape from Tarkov paved the way for all of these extraction shooters. It set the standard, and others have been chasing that. Some have gone as far as to straight up copy them, allegedly. And more recently, Arc Raiders has taken off in a way that very few could predict. It's a special game, and it just has that feeling when you play. It hits different. These games may have elements where they're better than Marathon, and that's exactly why I made my point at the beginning. Bungie shouldn't aim to compete with the rest of the market. They should aim to redefine it and create something new. From what we have seen, that seems exactly what they're trying to do. And if there's anyone who could take a genre and make it their own, create something special, and really raise the bar, it's Bungie. After all, they've done it before.
Tau City is dying. Poisoned. Its secrets. Buried and rotting. With the UESC holding a shovel. That's where you come in, Runner. A living weapon, reborn, every time you break. The truth is in your hands. Survive or die.
So, if Bungie can get it right on these 5 areas and truly deliver on the run of fantasy, giving us a world that feels alive, providing that tension that only an extraction shooter can, and above all else, make a great game that we can't stop playing, then we won't be looking at the next extraction shooter, we could be looking at the beginning of a new era. The Server Slam starts on the 26th of Feb, and I will 100% be there. Until then, let me know in the comments what one thing you need to see in Marathon for it to be a win, or what one thing will kill it for you before you even get started. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, hit that sub button. Thank you for watching, and until next time, have a good one.